Good morning, folks. I have some great news for you. God is a happy God. He is not wrathful toward any people. How could he be? All the junk was paid for on the cross by Jesus. He poured out his blood that all sin would be taken away. So God's not upset with people. He is upset with behavior. He wants you living. He's not soft on sin, but he loves you. Well, the other thing we saw yesterday is everybody knows that God exists. You can't not know that if you're paying attention at all. I have two daughters that just recently each had daughters. And so I have two granddaughters, one in January and one in March. If you saw either one of these little girls, you would know that there's a God. That does not happen by a big bang. Well, we're going to talk about evolution people a little bit today. We're in Romans chapter 1, and I'm going to read verses 21 through 24. And here's what they say. For even though they knew God, they did not honor him as God or give thanks, but they became futile in their speculations, and their foolish heart was darkened. They professed to be wise, but they became fools. Doesn't that sound like evolution to you? The only way you could think that creation is here by evolution, by a big bang, is if you just take God off the table. So they knew there was God. They didn't honor him, and they took him off as a possibility. So, creation doesn't have design. Creation is just a fabulous accident. See, does that not sound foolish to you? Of course it does. It is futile in speculation. Verse 23, they exchanged the glory of the incorruptible God for an image in the form of corruptible man, and of birds, and of four-footed animals, and of crawling creatures. Frogs are your God. Are you kidding me? Egypt did that. It's crazy. And so God gave them over to the lusts of their hearts, to impurity. God gave them over to what they wanted so that their bodies would be dishonored among them. They would step into the nonsense that they embraced, absent of God. That's about as foolish as you can get. God bless you who has a wisdom that comes from God. Tomorrow, we're going to see some more of what happens when you take God out of the picture. I'll see you tomorrow.